Hey everyone, Sophia here, my great challenge. I'm back in my Etsy processing room. I actually wasn't planning on filming at all. I just found myself having time. And I'm sorry if I'm squinting. I just actually had my eyes dilated, so it's kind of difficult. So I'm just gonna look away. And what do I plan on doing? Because I need this to move on, okay? I need this to get going because I'm excited and I really, really want to do the processing and get the shop moving. I'm so excited about this. Some of you have mentioned that you were really, really excited about me doing this project because it felt like I was doing something for me and just for me and not for the family in general. I have to agree. Though, you know, I've done other things that were for me, but this one is really specifically for the purpose of my use. Nobody else is going to come to this room. And so far, it's just looking great. It's looking like it's gonna work. So what am I gonna do today? Not too much. I'm going to install the curtains here and probably do the one shelf that goes on this side. I have other ideas that I'll share with you, but let me do the curtains first. And I'm thinking, should I wash them? I don't know. I got like the cheapest ones you could possibly get on Amazon. Remember those I got for $4.99 each. And they're not gonna match, and that's okay. And they're not even grommets. Are they grommets? I don't think so. They're not grommets. Don't care. They're a little bit more opaque, and that's fine. So let me get all my tools and we're gonna get started. And you know, it's true, I really wasn't planning on filming at all today. I'm just too excited. Okay. I just need to drill. We got a problem. I gotta think. Okay, so the issue is that I don't have short bits for my drill, and I just can't have the drill fit in once I put the bit in it. So what I'm going to do is self-drilling screws. Okay. Just because it's a utilitarian room, right, doesn't mean that it has to be unpleasant. I don't need to work in an environment that's just blah, right? So why not just make it a little bit prettier? These curtains are way too long. I'm gonna have to cut them. So here goes. You see how it makes a big difference? It's not a big deal, right? It's just curtains against the wall. So look, with the tiles, it's actually helping me keep this leveled. I'm so excited. What a difference. How about we put some stuff on it just to see what it looks like. Let me go get a few items. going to my Etsy shop. The Sun and Moon Cobalt Blue L.E. Smith Compote, or the Indiana Star and Bars Fairlight. This is actually mine because, you know, I'm still decluttering. Okay. The good thing about the shelf being here is that I can use the frame of the door to stop it from leaning forward. Not that it will, but I can also put some tacks on the wall to hold it together, but finally. What does it look like on the second shelf? Everything's going to be organized and by category. Great. Awesome. You know, it almost feels like I'm opening a new business. It's the same business, but I feel like I'm doing it the proper way now. You know, it's kind of like you had a business, it was doing okay, but you needed the extra oomph, so you go and get a loan. So you get this new wind, beneath your wings, you know what I mean? I'm so excited. So excited. Okay. What am I going to do with this wall? Let me think. So what I'm doing right now is creating the little platform I'm going to take pictures from. And I need it to be removable because the sump pump. So I'm putting uprights. There are basically shelves that I had. And I'm just basically placing them. This is leveled. Let me make sure again. Yep. And I gotta move it up a little bit on the other side. If I need access to this, I can just pop it. I don't have to drill anything in the wall, nothing like that. So it's just basically a platform. I'm gonna add two pieces like this. I'll bring in my light, you know, like a tiny light, and between this light and that light, that'll be perfect. And then my little photo cube is gonna fit right in here as well. So it's just basically uprights like this and this piece on top, and I'm just nailing it in. That's it. So if I need to pop it up, I can. I'm not stuck with it. It doesn't bother me that it's pushing the curtain here, because there's going to be the rest of it right there, and that I will cover with that wood contact paper. Okay. So let me do the one in the back. I gotta lift it just a tiny bit. Not by much. You know, I'm just playing around to see if I have enough light. And you know what? I do. I don't even have to add a light. I don't know if you can see. I have enough light. This is just me trying things out, because it's going to be much darker in terms of the background. And the reason why I want a dark background is because if it's too light and I have things that are white, they just disappear. So I'm going to go in the garage and see what kind of wood I have, and I'm going to just make myself a 90-degree angle, two partitions or two walls or whatever, put them together, and then when I come back I'll put the paper on it. That's enough room. Take the pictures here, and then over there I can just wrap things. Perfect. I say I have to put the shelf. I may not be able to do that today, but that's okay. And these give me enough light. If I must, I may put one from the top, but I don't think I'll need it. Okay, moving right along. So I went to the garage and I found 2 pieces of wood. Hold up. And here we go. Alright. So I just need to nail them together, and then I can go ahead and put the contact paper. It's tall enough. Let me go get my tallest vase and see if I can fit it in here. Perfect. Not the prettiest setup, but perfect. All right, let me put that back. That's a 1980s Hager, by the way. I'm telling you, I feel like I'm moving up. At least that's how it feels. Okay, so again, budget, okay? I got the cheapest one that looked like it was going to do the job. This is wallpaper product instructions. No, that's not that. This is a Yen Home. I have a lot, but it's contact paper that you can use as a countertop. So it's durable, it's scratch proof. They have shiny marble, granite, different colors. Wood, they have different colors. I picked again the dark one. One, because it's the closest also to what I was doing before, which was craft paper. It's got a wood texture to it. And this one is called apparently it comes with a French Bulldog decal. I don't know how they pick those. Are they random? Do they randomly pick those, or they just figure it matches the wood? Brown wood. That's the name of it. Okay. So it's nice and thick. And I picked the one that wouldn't show slats. You know. Because it's, to me, it's distracting. So do I want to have it go down? Yeah. Yep. Okay, so this is enough. This is enough. I'm going to cut it here, but what I'm going to do is that I'm going to start it at the seam here, because I don't want to show a seam in the pattern. Alright, well, this was a little impromptu video that I had not planned, and we are entering the room. And it's perfect. I don't know if I want to cut those. Probably not. I got my little area here to take pictures. This is just perfect. I just got to fool around with the leftover here in the back. And this is covered so I don't see anything. And again, if I need to access the panel, which is right behind, right here, this whole thing pops because it's literally standing on pieces of shelves. See them? One here, one over there. And I got one finishing nail, no glue. That's it. And it's standing on tension against the wall. So I just got to give it a good pop up and the whole thing comes out. Take it out, open the panel, do whatever you got to do, and then I can just put it back on. I did cut the corner right here because it was kind of like ugly. And I don't know if I want to cover this. I could cover it. I do want to keep an eye on the sump pump. The way I have it right now, I have an extra piece of wood just in case. I can remove it, the whole thing's not falling, but it's just in case I put in something that's really heavy on there. That way I'm not, you know, in a state of panic. But if I need to remove this piece of wood that covers the hole, I can. I just have to nudge this thing out of the way and pop it out. That's it. And everything is good. So I'm very happy. It's not much, right? It doesn't take much to make me happy. I'm very happy. And I gotta tell you, I can't wait. I just can't wait. So what do I still have to do in here? The shelf. A simple shelf just for the purpose of being able to cover this. I may even, instead of doing fabric, I may even just do a shelf that's wood and then do it like a cube type thing and just put it from here to there. I can put stuff on top, but it covers the whole pipe. Because I'm telling you, if you can cover the pipe and you don't see it anymore, it's a totally different look, right? Rather than some frou-frou fabric or whatever, I think it probably would be better. So I just have to do the shelf. And I have to do the cubbies in here, the verticals, so that I can put all of my cardboard. And then, oh, here's my sock. I was looking for it. And then figure out a way to attach my big roll of craft paper, which, to be honest, I don't really need anymore as much as I used to, because I no longer wrap the boxes. I just totally disassemble the boxes and flip them the other way around. That's what I've been doing. But otherwise, this is perfect. I can fit so much stuff in that buffet. I'm pretty sure I can put a lot of boxes there too, so I don't even think... Now, because I do like to keep boxes. You remember we had a box problem? Alright. This whole area here is done. Again, I'm not covering this. I mean, come on, you know? Yeah, that's it. So the shelf, the cubbies, and then little by little, I'll start bringing some art. I mean, there's not a lot of room. If you're wondering what this is the outside faucet for the hose. So in the winter, we got to turn it off and put a cover on the spout on the outside. And then this, ugly, but what am I going to do? You know, it is what it is. So before I touch this is about 2 feet, okay? Yeah, just about. So I'm not about to knock anything here. And then I have enough room. Take a box, wrapping, blah, 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 tape it. I'll put my computer over there when I'm ready to wrap. I can even just do it on the iPad. I may do that. I may do the iPad with a little keyboard with the spreadsheet. And then in case there's not enough, guess what? I have all the room here before I get to the door. So I can always wrap here. I don't have to wrap right in front of the shelf. So that's plenty space. I'm super excited. I'm super excited about this. I really am. Boy, am I pathetic. Listen, The only thing I can wish for you is that you get as excited about having a business as I am. Okay, if you can get this level of excitement in your life, you've reached it. You know, it's like you're up there. I'm very happy. I can't believe this room was an absolute dungeon, and I made it work. It's not like, you know, 5-star business setup, but who cares? Who cares? It will serve its purpose. I can't wait to do a dry run. I'll probably figure out a way to hang the camera somewhere so you can see me move about and see how I have enough room and just process stuff. What else do I need? I need, well, other than the power strip, which really the power strip is only for the purpose of powering my computer, which I may not even use because my laptop is really slow. Okay, it's 7-8 years old, and plus the Wi-Fi is upstairs. So, but anyway, I need a power strip just in case I need to add a light, which I may. I need a Wi-Fi Bluetooth speaker so that I can play music. I need that's another thing that I need the power plug for. I need a cup warmer for my tea. So music, tea, maybe another light, like a hanging light from above, a circle light, you know, a ring light. Sugar-free candy, and artwork. Couple of tchotchkes and decorative item, just for the heck of it. I'm ready for this. I'm ready. I know this is not much. I know it's ugly. I don't care. In the summer, I won't need a fan. In the winter, I may need a heater. So I have a ceramic heater. What I can do is open the door, leave the door open all day long, and just put a little heater right here that blows into this room. And that's it. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Hey, I just got back from work. It's Thursday. I thought some more about what I did yesterday with that little corner. And I like the corner. I just don't like it in that corner. We really don't use the electrical panel, but I just don't feel good about this. So what I'm going to do is move it to the other side. But I have another idea. You remember how I wanted to have like a L shape? I'm going to try to do it anyway, because I have plenty wood. So let's see if I can do a similar configuration, but change it just a little bit. And I may end up covering the top of that buffet as I originally planned. And I'll cover it with that wood thing. Doesn't matter. Only because I need like a continuous surface that's going to go all the way over there and allows me to still be able to open the electric box and have access. Well, I have access now, but have a easier access to the sump pump. So let's see what I can come up with this time around. My first order of business is to try to fix the dresser. I realize that there's a portion of it right here. This thing did not connect. And I gotta figure out why it's not connecting. Because you know, in my car on my way back, or on my way in, took over an hour and a half to get to work today. Traffic on 280 was crazy. And all it is like there was a very small fender bender on the other side, on the westbound, and everybody's slowing down to look at it. Like, what are you looking at? Okay, but anyway, that slowed everybody down for 45 minutes. So during those extra hours or 40 something minutes on my way to work, that's when I do the thinking. So I now have the dresser leveled this way, and it's a little bit off the other way, but I think I can live with that. So let's put the drawer back in and see whether or not it makes a difference. This should not be wonky now. Okay, much better. All right. Yep. Oh yeah. Okay, now next is this door. I gotta fool around with it. Okay, so far so good. And here we go. All right, I fixed it. Whew. Okay, what am I gonna do next? So this is much better. This is much better. This is perfect. I ended up putting it on a piece of wood here because I'm telling you, my floor is so wonky. And now I got to figure out how do I want to do this. I don't want to lose this space here. And I don't want to lose this space here, even though it's not a lot. I mean, what is this, like 9-10 inches maybe? I just don't want to lose it. So what I think I'm going to do is cut 2 pieces of wood, put them on top, and have a full counter. Let me cut a counter, and then I'm just going to put the counter directly onto this and cover it with that paper. I'll be dark, but that's okay. Listen, in all reality, you know this is going to scratch and get busted within 2 months because of the amount of work I'm going to do on it. So might as well cover it and protect it. So I moved the dresser. Oh, I keep on calling it a dresser. It's a buffet. I moved it forward so that I can have a 20-inch counter. And I'm going to move it all the way up to here. And it still gives me the ability to open my drawers. Now again, I got to take into account the fact that the wall is not straight, alright? So I may have a little gap over there if I want everything to be even in the front. And I have another piece, and that one is going to go this way. Alright, so that's basically going to give me the entire length, which is a better deal for me anyway, because I can really process stuff. And I still have access to some pump and check on it. Alright, so I gotta cut the other piece. Now, the advantage is that from here, I can build a piece that goes up and stays on top of this. That way I have my ledge, the shelf that I wanted. It's the best solution I can come up with. Every time I do something I say, oh, it's going to work out, it's going to be great, but I'm taking my time because I'm going to be here for a long time and I want this to work. It's got to flow. That's basically what it comes down to. I have to have the right flow. If stuff starts to get in the way or it's annoying or whatever, we're going to go back to square one. So I'm thinking, doing extra thinking. And the advantage of doing that and removing the cube here is that I can still access my electrical panel without any limitation. So that's good. And here's the second piece. Nope. It goes this way. Alright. I can even move it up a little bit like this. Okay, much larger surface. Access to drawers, perfect. I just got to nail it in. I can still close my curtains. Alright, okay. I like this much better. Alright, let me nail it in. And I'm sure it probably would be much easier to do this if I was using the nail gun, but the nail gun doesn't come with a battery. We have to buy a battery for it. Right, so altogether it's only 5 nails on these 2 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5th one right here, and it's not moving. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and clean it up and put the top on it, the wood, and then figure out what I'm gonna do next. You know, now that I think of it, this is kind of like a hybrid of Plan A, which was a larger counter with the wood top. I like it much better. Listen, it's just me, okay? I picked a matte finish. It's not as tiring on the eyes, so I can be here for a longer period of time. Let me pull back. It looks much better. I like it very much, actually. With this long counter, with the wood top, it looks so much better with this particular buffet. And you know what? I don't even have to try to figure out how I'm going to put my roll. I can tuck my roll right here, which again, I don't use all that often. So this is done. And again, I have access to all my stuff without any issue. And this is not attached to the wall. I can move it. I can still have access to a sump pump. Wow. I don't know what you guys think. Much better, right? Okay, let me come up with a contraption for this. So since I gotta cut a whole bunch of wood and it's already 8 o'clock and I need to edit this video for tomorrow, I'm giving you a glimpse of what I have in mind. Pretty much the same length, right, except that I'm missing length here of the counter and a shelf on top of it. So that allows me to put stuff on it. It's going to be held together probably here. I'll put some special stuff and then on the wall. And then remember there's like those brackets here that I can use as well. So that's basically what I got in mind. So it's looking like a shop. Now, do I want to put the paper on it or do I want to keep it white? I don't know. I think I'll put the paper on it. Again, because it's less tiring to the eye. I just need to find the right length. I'm sure I got stuff in the garage. I may not even do the shelf that deep, only because when I'm moving boxes, right, I'm flipping them over, whatever, I'm going to hit the shelf. So I may just do the shelf the width of this space right here, which is what I had originally planned anyway. I could make it lower as well. I don't have to make it that long. Actually, you know what? This is what I'm going to do, because that way I don't have to buy wood, because again, budget. I'm going to cut this in half up to here. So we'll cover the pipe. Oh no, wait. It's got to be the height of the brackets. Oh, what a pain. I might have to go get wood. All right, I'll figure it out, but I'm going to say goodbye because I'm tired. And I made good progress and I like the direction it's going. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye, and that is it. This is where I'm at in my Etsy processing center. I'm glad I fixed the buffet and I like the top. I hope you do too. I hope you like where I'm going with this. I'll say it again, this is just for me, for my needs. I'm spending a lot of time in here only because I want it to be just right. I'm really thinking a lot about how I want to do things, and I mentioned that earlier. It's got to flow. There's got to be a process by which things are just flowing from here to there, or from here to there to over here. That actually makes sense. Stuff that's next for sale is going to go here on the top shelf. I take the pictures, I put them on the top, or I put them back on the shelf, and then I wrap, and out the door they go. Circle. Being efficient. That's what the McDonald's brothers did. When they created McDonald's, they had like a almost like a choreography as to how they were preparing the burgers and flipping them and the bun. That's how they managed to do it fast. The way I was doing it before, it was not fast. It was all over the place. There was no real method. I'm trying to create a system, a method, a flow that's going to make it much easier, not to mention faster, for me to come in here, process stuff, and post it on Etsy. Yeah. Thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe right here in the corner. I will see you in the next video. I can't wait for Saturday morning when I come back and do this shelf thing. I think we get 2 more videos. That's it. 2 more, and then I got to bring everything in, and then we're going to do a dry run. And that's going to be the fun part, because that's when we're going to see whether or not there was enough planning and thinking. I'm happy, okay? I'm happy. If it's not your thing, I get it, but understand that I'm happy. This is what I need. This is what I wanted. Yeah, so excited. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.